New privacy concerns as Facebook adds more features that allow you to find more information on more people.
The election's over, but now what? We've got reactions from across the campus.
November just arrived and brought some snow with it. We'll tell you which North Carolina areas are seeing white. Good evening, I'm Ben Rungsitong.
And I'm Sophie Nielsen-Colding. We have a full night of news for you right ahead.
Right now on Phoenix 14 News Tonight.
Tonight with a crime alert right here in Elon. Town police are on the lookout for a stolen car.
Authorities say that a two-door 1988 Nissan Sentra was taken from 704 West Haggard Avenue this morning. Witnesses say that the car was taken by someone in a blue Ford SUV or pickup truck with a red tow dolly attached to it.
Police say both the Ford and its tow dolly have chrome rims. Also in the Crime Watch tonight, Phoenix 14 News was the first to report the arrest of senior football player Brandon Ward. Ward turned himself into Elon Town Police on Thursday after an incident that happened last weekend. According to a police report, Ward was leaving an off-campus party early Sunday morning when he backed into another partygoer. He then got out of his car and punched a friend of the man who was hit. Ward is charged with 2 counts of misdemeanor aggravated assault. A spokesman for the university tells Phoenix 14 that Ward is suspended from the football team for the remainder of the season. And a popular nightclub in downtown Greensboro announced today that it will change its name. Rocco Scarpone, who owns the nightclub, held a news conference today to announce the change. Allure Nightlife will open shortly after Thanksgiving. The nightclub closed this weekend after several safety incidents took place at the club. Last weekend, a shooting took place outside of the club. Scarpone hopes to shape Allure into a different style club, including scrapping the nightclub's hip-hop atmosphere.
Dress code will be strictly enforced. Age group will change, 21 and over. It will be a club that doesn't run $3 drink specials. It will be a dance club. It will play dance hits nationwide.
Illegal substance is causing a scare across North Carolina. David Hodges is here to tell us what the drug is. David.
Ben, the substance known as man-made marijuana originated when a researcher from Clemson was trying to test for the effects of THC and created a new drug all on of its own. But when his report was made public and others were able to imitate the drug, consumers were able to find out the effects for themselves. A herbal incense that is sold in head shops and convenience stores is starting to get noticed. There's no one name. K2, Spice, and Head Funk are all different varieties of the substance that sells for about $30 a pack. But customers don't just smell the incense, they smoke it. Taylor Hughes has smoked K2 and says the drug has a very specific appeal.
At the time, people were very excited because everyone was like, hey, you know what? I want to get high, but I don't want to break the law, you know?
It's the kind of reasoning that brought many people to the synthetic marijuana, but it also put 2 people in danger. 2 friends in Cary last month were rushed to the hospital after they hallucinated while smoking the drug. Health concerns are just one of the reasons K2 is banned from Elon's campus.
Essentially, it's a chemical substance that has not been well tested. There's no evidence to show that there's any positive benefits health-wise.
It's not heavily tested because the product is not meant for human consumption, but that's exactly why customers are buying it.
It says right here, not for human consumption, for aromatherapy use only. I've seen on other packages, this is incense, this is potpourri, but I think we all know that's not how it's being used.
According to the Office of Judicial Affairs, some students were caught and are in trouble for that exact reason. They were smoking K2, and although the Judicial Affairs will not identify the students for us, they did tell us that in the review, the students said that the drug made them feel quote-unquote weird. Lawmakers are catching on too, as the drug is now banned in 13 states, and Virginia is currently planning on banning the drug. There's no legislation in place yet to ban the drug in North Carolina. Live alongside Williamson Avenue, David Hodges, Phoenix 14 News.
As the weather cools down outside, students are turning up the heat inside. Heaters, Christmas lights, and overcharged outlets are some things to look out for when thinking about fire safety. Elon firefighter Michael Giroux explains why space heaters pose such a threat, especially if not placed on a hard, flat surface.
Some of the newer ones have sensors that if it tips over, it's going to shut off. A lot of the older ones don't. And so if it's trying to heat up a room and tips over onto a carpet, for example, it could heat up the carpet, which could then ignite.
Bruce said to never put a space heater inside a bathroom or anywhere it can get wet. This could cause an electrical fire. He also said that students should always turn their heaters off when they leave their home. Students should be able to keep an eye on it, along with burning candles and hot stoves.
Around here, colder temperatures also means a time change. It was time to turn clocks back an hour over the weekend, with the sun setting around an hour earlier than we're used to. The NCDOT is urging drivers to use extra caution when they get behind the wheel. The DOT recommends drivers making sure that your vehicle's headlights work properly, using the night setting on your rearview mirror to avoid glare from oncoming headlights, and removing your sunglasses at dusk. They also encourage motorists to be on the lookout for moving hazards like bicycles and deer. Police reports obtained from the Elontown Police show that at least 4 drivers have struck deer on area roadways in just the past week. With the holiday season right around the corner, many stores are stocking on seasonal employees. That means job opportunities for Elon students. Retail stores in the Alamance Crossing Mall are hiring seasonal employees. Mall management suggests calling individual stores for information on applying. Phoenix 14 spoke with representatives from Belk to find out their hiring plans. The company plans to hire 3,000 seasonal workers store-wide, nearly 10% more than last year. Officials at the Alamance Crossing location say they've already begun hiring.
A new mall and huge crowds, the new Tanger outlet is slowly calming down after a successful opening weekend. The mall was still busy today, and the general manager of the new Mebane Mall says business was good for all. While shoppers have been busy looking for the best deals, they have also been busy looking for parking spots. The shopping center has 1,300 parking spaces, but they've been filling up quickly. Shoppers have been forced to park far away from the outlets in nearby parking lots and neighborhoods. The mall's general says these parking troubles are a result of opening weekend and won't be a problem for long.
It's full out there right now, but if you notice, people are leaving as people are coming in, and you can find a place to park. So, and this Monday probably is more like a Saturday, so it'll be fine.
And if you can't make it to Mebane, you can stay right here in Burlington and still get some great deals. Burlington Outlet Village opened nearly 30 years ago as the country's first outlet mall. A spokesperson for the Burlington Outlet Village said they plan to open new stores and host activities through the fall and winter months in hopes of attracting more customers.
We know that people coming across from Greensboro are going to stop here in Burlington to shop here and make a day of it. So we feel that we'll get a lot more traffic. We know that some of our customers are going to go there and poke around and see the new stuff, and then they're going to come back to their favorite stores.
The world's most famous social network has released new features that gives your friends easier access to your personal information. Our Nicole Chadwick takes a look at those changes and what they mean for Elon students.
Yeah, I think it's kind of weird. Facebook stalking, it's weird.
Some people think the biggest social media platform has taken stalking to a whole new level. Their new features, Facebook Places and Friendship Pages, make it easier for strangers to find out where you are and discover everything you do with your friends. Places allows users to check into locations. Companies are also using Places to offer deals to people who check into their businesses. Elon grad Sarah Findle works with social media for Hamilton, Maryland partners.
And Facebook Places is really evolving. I think it's going to take a little bit of time, but it's going to be really a force to be reckoned with because so many people are familiar with the platform.
But she warns it can be a danger to people who aren't careful.
I think people really need to be aware of the safety and privacy settings that are available. It's always kind of fuzzy there when they come out with new applications.
Friendship Pages shows information shared between two people. It includes wall posts, pictures, events attended, comments shared, and their likes. The feature is convenient, but it doesn't sit well with some Elon students.
Not a fan of the new Facebook Friendship.
You can see like everything anybody's ever said to somebody. It's weird.
But others think it can be fun.
I think it'll make Facebook stalking a lot easier, which is great.
For better or for worse, it's now easier than ever to find what you've posted online. Nicole Chadwick, Phoenix 14 News.
There's more straight ahead on Phoenix 14 News. A shift in the House leaves students divided. We'll tell you how this year's election is splitting student support.
Then, extraterrestrials on campus are leaving students seeing stars. We'll have more on NASA's latest travels right here at home.
Plus, he signed off as a free bird back in January, but now he's back. What you need to know about Conan O'Brien's new show premiering tonight, next on Phoenix 14 News.